shout when you're ready.
Rolling.
Okay, so I'm not going to mark a queen at the moment because for anything I haven't seen it yet, but just to show you the practice, we've got a drone just here by my finger. So the method is, you've got your cage, and it's often in a bit of polystyrene because those spikes are sharp. You identify the bee you want to mark, and then you gently put the cage over the top. Once it's gently over the top, you slowly, this is soft, this mesh, you slowly push it into the wax until it immobilises the bee. If you've got a pen, you choose your pen and the colours will you raise green bees, white, yellow, red, green, blue, and this year is blue, 2020 is blue. I'm going to check the pen to make sure it doesn't flood or do anything horrible, and then I'm going to mark that drone. If you're marking drones, don't do it in the same colour that you're going to mark the queen in, because it'll make it really hard to find the queen. Let the paint dry for a minute before you release, especially if it's on the queen. If she smells different from the paint, they might attack her, ball her and kill her. So just let it dry for a minute. It won't take long in the sun, that paint's fairly quick drying, but just wait, have a bit of patience. Gently remove the cage and off they go unharmed. And that's going to be really easy to find from here on in. Great when you want fine queens for swarming.
Off we go.
Okay, so I'm going to mark a drone by hand now. I've taken my gloves off. If you're ever marking queens with your hands, it's best to take your gloves off. You may well have propolis on them. You don't want to get the queen covered in propolis. I'm going to pick the drone up by its wings. I'm going to hold it. I'm going to get it to grip onto my finger and hold it. Not quite. I'm going to get it to grip onto my finger and hold it. Which is easier said than done, folks.
Imagine doing it with a queen.
And then I'm gonna, not very well done. Right, I've got it now between my fingers and my thorax. My fingers. I'm gonna mark it. If it was a queen, I'd bumped its abdomen a couple of times. I really wouldn't want it to have done that. But it's fine. Let it dry for a second. Pop them back onto the comb. If you want to practice before marking queens by hand or in any other way, practice on drones first. A, they can't sting you, and B, if it's a drone, it's not the end of the world if you manage to do it some damage.